I don't know, man. There's just something about top decking those good late game red-white aggressive cards. Draw step after draw step after draw step. We're just playing Keldon Strike Team Tribal here in this deck. Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Hope you all had a good weekend at your pre-releases and doing Dominaria drafts here on Arena. But we are back here on Monday with yet another Dominaria United draft. Been a fun format and I'm looking forward to keeping that up. Let's take a look at our pack one. Pick one with Guardian of Dominaria. 2 mana 2/2 enlist. Whenever it enlists a creature, you scry 2. You discard a card to have it get indestructible until end of turn and tap it. That is probably what I'm landing on here. We've got Rada Coalition Warlord, a 4 mana 3/3 that has a domain thing that really combos with enlist. If you're able to enlist this creature, you can give something else +X here. I do love me an electrostatic infantry, but it's early enough in the format. I want to try something different than Friday's video. Vineshaper Prodigy is a really good one. Would not mind even starting my draft with that, but I think I'm going to take the Guardian here. Again, sorry my voice is a little weird. I'm still kind of on the getting over the quick little bout of COVID that I did have. So I am slowly but surely coming out on the other side just fine, but you'll have to put up with it for at least one more draft here. Let's see, Shauna Purifying Blade, 3 mana 3/3 lifelink. Beginning of your end step, you can pay X. If you do draw X cards, can't be greater than the amount of life you gained this turn. It's not really much of a life gain synergy going on here. Phyrexian Missionary is really good. So is Extinguish the Light. Extinguish the Light, probably the second best common in this set behind Lightning Strike, although it's still early. But Missionary, 2 mana 2/3 lifelink. If it's kicked, you get to return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. Gotta love that. And we're going to stay on color with the Guardian here. And unfortunately, there are now no white cards, but there are 4 lands in this pack. That is wild to me that they allow you to have... Wait, there's 5 lands. There's 4 common lands. I thought that these were going to replace the basic land spot. But apparently, you can have 4 different lands in a single pack. Who knew? All right, well, we got Urborg Repossession, which I really, really like. There's a fight spell in green. Green-red cards. Another Vineshaper Prodigy. This brings us... I mean, we could just take the Sunlit Marsh, I guess. It touches white. I mean... I don't really know what else we're supposed to take here. Urborg Repossession is good. I'm very incentivized to be white with these first 2 cards. But I'd like to be able to kick this too. So I'm just going to take the land here, which is weird. But let's do it. All right, another Vine. There could be 3 Vineshaper Prodigies. We could have the greatest deck in the world already. Some good green coming around, honestly. But... there's also Baird Argivian Recruiter. Beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power greater than its base power, you make a 1/1. Its base power for this is 2. If you're able to get that up to 3, or, you know, the joke is enlist. If you're able to enlist something and have it survive, you will, you'll get the 1/1. But, I mean... I wonder if there's an argument to trying to get... We're hooking up our neighbor in green. There's no way that all these are going to make their way back to us, right? I guess I'm going to take Baird here and go from there. We're not locked into black-white, really. Although white is drying up quick. So... I think I'm on Flowstone Infusion here as a good removal spell in red-white. We don't really even need to kick this for it to be good. Thrall to the Pit. Yeah, this is a pretty underwhelming pack. I think white is being cut hard from our right. Holy moly. Another Vineshaper Prodigy. Bortuk Bone Rattle, 6 mana 4/4 ETB, return creature card, or choose a target creature card. Return it to the battlefield if its mana is less than or equal to number of basic land types you control. Otherwise, turn it to your hand. That's pretty good. Is there a world where Vineshaper Prodigies wheel, now that we're getting one in pick 6? I really don't like Juniper Order Root Weaver. 2 mana 2/2. Basically all it is. I don't know. I'm not playing anything else here, so let's spec on this. See what happens here. Oh my gosh. Holy, wait, what? What is going on here? Okay, well, there's a Vineshaper Prodigy, but there's a Lightning Strike, and we are more set up for red-white than we are for green anything. So I'm going to take the strike, but if these other ones wheel, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so we have a Steel Crusher, an Infusion, and a Captain's Call here. I think Captain's Call's a little bit more for the green-white deck. So I think I'm going to take another Infusion, try to push through damage, take some extra 2-drops once we can get them. I mean, if all of these Vineshaper Prodigies wheel, I think I might just jump ship and do it. Right? I mean, there's a Griffin Protector here, which could be good. I'm going to speculate on this. If these all wheel, that would be crazy. Okay, 2 mana, make an 0/2, deal a damage. You get a 4/4. It's a little slow. Branch Rider, not great. Maybe we could be green-red splashing the kicker cost here? I don't know. Let's try this out. Warbrute, Goblin Picker, both of these are fine. White has not seemed open at all. So I'm going to take the Wooded Ridgevine here. And then I'll take the Coalition Warbrute. Maybe there's a world where we're some sort of Naya domain deck. Splashing some kickers here. I mean, we got 2 Prodigy. There were 5 Vineshaper Prodigies in that first pack. Like, that's crazy. I think that card's really good. All right, Land of War Green Widow. 3 mana, 4/3, reach, trample. And then you can return it to your battlefield tapped. For a certain amount of mana based on your domain. I think that's what we're going to land on here. There's another Missionary, which is good. But again, I might want to just get... We can go into like red-green domain. Because white was just so cut. Alright, search your library, basic land. This would be great if this wheeled. I don't know if it will, but we're going to take the Green Widow here. This seems like a pretty good card. And then... there is some white that I do like. Phoenix Chick, I don't think is for this deck. Drag to the bottom, we're not black at all. 4 mana 2/5 enlist. Keldon Strike Team with kicker that we likely can't pay unless we're red-white. This is a really good red-white card. We could even splash this Green Widow. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the Keldon Strike Team here. And see where we can go from there. Okay, so now there's white coming from this side. 5 mana, 5/4, sack a creature, deals 1 to anything. It's not outstanding. Slimefoot Survey really is a domain card that matters. 5 mana, get 2 cards, put them on the battlefield, put one of them on top. Wait, then you look at the top X, where X is your domain, and put it on the top of your library. As opposed to Cavalier, Protector, Herbalist. You know, I like Cavalier. I think red-white is more open than green-based domain here. But we can potentially just splash this green Widow. We could probably get our white cards from this pack and then get our red cards from the right in the next pack. Would love to wheel Radiant Grove here, but I think we have to take this Argivian Cavalier. And I think that pretty much secures me here into red-white. Yeah, red-white. There's another Cavalier, though, over the peaks. I don't want to have too many tap lands in this deck. If we're splashing this, probably get a ridge line and maybe one other tap land. We could see how that goes, but we'll see if we even need to splash that. But I'll take another Cavalier here. Yeah, I think we're more set up to be a bit of a red-white aggro deck. I mean, we could have taken 5 Prodigies in pack 1 and just been blue-green and just gone with it. But I think I'm okay with where I'm at here. All right, so now we have another ridge line. We have the Root Weaver, which isn't doing much on our deck. We have Smash to Dash, which is not great. Branch Walker, also not great. Hammerhand. Hammerhand could be good, but I think being able to splash Green Widow is going to be better than a Hammerhand. So let's do that. I'm going to take the Berserker here. Wouldn't mind playing a Faith Bonder. What's our curve looking like? Not great, but I do like the Berserker in these aggro decks. Whoa, 8th pick Lightning Strike. Hello. All right, you love to see that. Keldon Strike Team on the wheel. Okay, so I think we found our lane. I think red-white is where we want to be. We already have this, so we'll take this one in the event that we want to do some domain things. Amplifier, all these cards came back. Griffin Protector seems fine. So let's take Griffin Protector. Maybe if we get the Captain's Call on the wheel, that'd be pretty good too. But yeah, I'm kind of liking where we're at now. Double Ridgeline to splash or Green Widow is kind of weird in these super low to the ground aggro decks. I don't think we need that in here. I mean, maybe we could play like that in the off chance. Well, there's another one. In the off chance that we want to kick this or something. See what we can find here in pack 3. Alright, Squee Dubious Monarch. 3 mana, 2/2 haste. Whenever it attacks, you make a 1/1 that's tapped and attacking, and you can cast it from your graveyard by paying 4 and having it escape. There's a lot of cards in this pack for us. Any one of them might wheel. I don't really know how I feel about Squee. Oh, even over Lightning Strike, to be honest. This card is just so good. I would love to wield Keldon Strike Team, Protector. I would really love to wield to take up the shield. But Squee doesn't even seem, it doesn't seem that great. 3 mana 2/2 haste, make a 1/1, but it does recur itself. I don't know, it's pretty expensive. You're probably not going to be escaping this any more than like 1 time. So I'm just going to take the Lightning Strike here. And then we see, oh man, well, I got excited, but we see Rada's Firebrand, which is great. We see Lightning Strike, which is great. I think we need the 2-drop here though. Yeah, I want the 2-drop. Would love to wheel Faith Bonder or take up the shield or even the land. Doubt Lightning Strike comes back, but I gotta take the 2-drop here. As much as I would love 4 Lightning Strikes, gotta eat your vegetables. 3 mana, each draw 2, make a bird, put some counters on things with read ahead. Maybe we could play a Thrill of Possibility. I don't know. I just don't like giving my opponent cards. This doesn't seem great. Geothermal Bog. We don't have really any black to splash except for the Missionary Kick. Let's take Thrill here. Yeah. I mean, you give me 4 lightning strikes, I'll take 4 lightning strikes. Could have had 5, but yeah, I'll take 4. Another Flowstone Infusion over Banalish Sleeper, I think. For our lack of 2-drops, we're just going to be able to be killing all of our opponent's 2 and 3s, though. I don't think we need to splash this. Deck looks pretty good so far. Might be the only red drafter at this table, to be honest. Well, it's the only card we can play. It's not bad. I mean, it's a threat. This can get up to be a 4-1 menace. That's pretty good. Do we have any domain in this deck? Well, let's see. Furious Bellow, Charismatic Vanguard, 13 creatures. Might just have to take the boring 3-drop here. I'll take the boring 3-drop. Not playing any of these cards here. Crystal Grotto. No. Meteorite. No, way too expensive. Yeah, not playing any of this. Keldon Strike Team did wheel here. You love to see it. That is 3 of them. So we're going to take that. Take up the Shield Wield, which is also amazing. So we're going to take that. Lightning Strike didn't, which is fine. Didn't expect it to. But yeah. I mean, looks like a pretty straightforward red-white aggro deck, doesn't it? I'm wondering with all the kicker that we have if we want to be running 17 lands. It's a possibility. Okay, so this would be 17. I think I'm fine with these 2 at the top. I like all of these. Thrill is like a maybe. Everything else is pretty good. We have a couple of mana sinks in Rada's Firebrand, Flowstone Kavu, and Vanguard. And if we keep 17 lands and keep Thrill a possibility, and we can pitch one of those extra lands to the Thrill. We do have a lot of 3-drops here, so Vanguard is honestly probably among the worst of them. And then maybe a Flowstone Kavu and then have it like this. I think that seems fair. 9-8 seems okay. Could even go 10-7, but I think 9-8 is probably all right. All right, let's run it back like that. Probably in for a bit of a quick video today here with this aggro deck. But there's no problem with that, is there? Alright, so we're running 9-8. We have 0 mountains in our opening hand, but if we find one, it's going to be really, really good. We just need to find a mountain. That's all we need. Alright, you're going to hate me for this, but we're doing it. We're going to spike this here. Spike a mountain off the top, play Barret, and off we go. Told you. Never didn't have it. So this can have haste next turn. As long as it's entered the battlefield, creatures you control have haste. So I think I'm just going to play it. Oh, so they have that domain kill a creature thing. There it is, Artillery Blast. Deals X damage to target tapped creature. X is 1 plus your domain. Alright, Cavalier works pretty well against our strike team here. Sorry about that, but I'm going to go ahead and play Warbrute, and then we can enlist the strike team next turn. Seems good to me. Alright, I don't know how... I've yet to do this, so let's see if I can figure this out. If they even let me attack with Warbrute. They don't. So we'll do this. And end the turn here. And every land we draw is a way to give the Guardian indestructible. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Have their own Keldon Strike team here. Sure, I think I'm fine trading a land for that. So we'll go to blockers, go here. One blocker. Trade the land. Thrill is not a bad draw here. So what I'm going to do is... whenever this enlists a creature... Okay, so this has to be the one attacking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to enlist here. Have it do that one. Okay. Go ahead and get my 2-for-1. And go to damage. End the turn. And I don't think I would discard this to give this indestructible. I would very much rather cast this to get rid of the land that I draw. Well, now I can do that. Alright, we'll go to combat. We'll attack here. We'll enlist. Could also just attack. Sorry about that. I don't think I like that one attacking. We could just do this. Problem is, they're going to kill the Keldon Strike team now with the Berserker. I don't like that. So let's actually attack here. So now that one has to enlist this one. I want to scry too. Both of those seem quite good. I think I'd like to draw that first. Okay. And then I will pass. Very interesting they didn't double block here. Could have double blocked, killed this, and then potentially killed that. But now they have a 5/5, so I don't like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and kick this. We don't have outstanding attacks, to be honest. Because of this thing? They can kill a Keldon Strike team here. But here's what I'm going to do. Go to combat, enlist, and enlist. 2 attackers. I'm going to enlist both of... Okay, submit 1 for that. Submit 1 for this. Scry 2. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean... Again, these are all great things. And then we'll do that here. Okay. So they're going to kill a Keldon Strike team, more than likely. It's fine. Knew that was going to happen. And we'll end the turn. Well, that's annoying. Can't really do anything about that. And they gain a couple life from it. Oh, come on. Alright. I'm going to get in with everything now because we have a lightning strike. And now they're down to effectively 1. Okay, that's fine, because now they're dead. So we get in with everything, they block 2 of them, and then we lightning strike them in the face. Good old lightning strike, gotta love it. On to game 2. Okay, well, we have the opposite problem of last game, but we do have a removal spell and a 3-drop we can play, so we're going to keep this here. Alright, there we go. Darn it. Played an X3. Why do you have to do that? Let's go ahead and do this one here. Not very many 2-mana X3s in the format. But that certainly is one of them. Okay. I'm suspect of a removal spell here. But let's go ahead and do this. Combat. Insufficient. Oh, you're right. Okay. Forgot about that. These cannot be summoning sick. They have to be able to attack. Okay, so if we do Flowstone Infusion on this, then it'll kill the Neshoba Brawler because it will be a 3-1 when it dies. So we can trade this and this for this and this, and that seems okay. Let's do that. Well, that sucks. Okay, let's kick this now then, I guess. Good old board sweeper. It's like languish in these domain decks. Alright. We've got Thrill of Possibility. I'm going to hold on to these last couple of lands here. We also have the two mana rare that can discard cards to get indestructible. They're doing the whole domain thing here. Okay. Well, now we have to play this so we can do both of these. So let's do this. And then we'll get in, and whatever they block, we'll go ahead and take up the shield on. Hopefully no more board wipes. Okay, down goes it. Another Keldon Strike team. Totally fine if they want to use a card for that. Oh my goodness, this is Keldon Strike Team Tribal. Have we drawn 3 in a row? Alright, they're down to 2, and we have 4 Lightning Strikes in the deck, so let's go. That won't do it. Alright, 2-0 with Keldon Strike Team Tribal. Alright, let's keep this train rolling. Alright, we're on the play with Firebrand into Cavalier into removal spells and backup, so let's keep this. So aggro seems to be really good in this format so far, from what I've established. The only thing is the aggro decks do keep each other in check because of the presence of Lightning Strike, Flowstone Infusion, the 2-mana black spell that kills something, Cut Down, all these really, really like cheap removal spells kind of keep each other in check here. So what do you do? Okay, so really nothing right now, which is fine. So let's play Cavalier. We'll go ahead, make that unable to block, and would love to draw a white mana. That way we can Lightning Strike and take up the shield potentially. Did not kick that. Okay. And we did not draw the mana here. Are we fine trading Firebrand for Sleeper? I've got to get some more creatures on the battlefield is the problem. I mean, I could Lightning Strike this and then get in with everything, but we're not advancing our board that way. So I'm just going to attack, make that unable to block, go to blockers. They're probably going to block the Firebrand here. That's okay. Then I'll play Berserker. I mean, that could have been wrong, but I want to get creatures on the battlefield. You know, I want to keep playing creatures. And there's a lifelinker, so... Oh, it's 3/4 as well, dang. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So if we enlist this, we can then take up the shield on that if they choose to block with the missionary, which they probably won't. But there's a chance they do. Didn't think so. Alright, go to damage. And I'm just going to play another creature here. I know this has lifelink, but, I mean... We'd have to Lightning Strike and then Lightning Strike. Which is fine, but I'd like to do that in one turn. Guess I could have blocked, but I was worried about a removal spell potentially blowing me out there. So I didn't. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we've kind of got it going here. So what I'm going to do is go to combat. I'm going to enlist... I'm going to enlist this one. They're likely to block here to here, so I can take up the shield on that. Then I can Lightning Strike their Shadow Rite Priest. So let's do this. double blocking the Cavalier. Okay. So I'll kill Shadowrite Priest because I can do it like this. And then I can also kill Missionary now. Because it's got lifelink. Okay. What now? Oh, I'll take 2 cards. Are they going to do a later one? Oh, no. Alright, well now we have double lightning strike, so that should be good enough, I would think. There we go. Alright. Never let your opponents have advantages off of cards that you play, if you learned anything from that last play there. Okay, on the draw this time, but we have Firebrand into Berserker, so we'll keep it. I feel like we played this person in this draft, but I don't know, I could be wrong on that. Okay. Easy little kill there. We'll play Firebrand. Flowstone Kavu, okay. So this is unable to block. Go to damage, we'll play Berserker. Okay, down goes Berserker. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll play my own Flowstone Kavu then. Man, the presence of Lightning Strike in this format is just so scary. I mean, why is this a common? I mean, we've got 4 of them in this deck. Like, what's going on here? Ah, I don't like to see that. And it was kicked, so... Probably gonna have to kill that. I'm gonna go ahead and hold up Flowstone Infusion to kill their Steel Crusher, assuming that they play it this turn. Rather than pumping the Kavu. Would not like to see a kicked Keldon Strike team from them. That would be bad. Alright, looks like they're debating on what to kill is my assessment. Probably have another Lightning Strike. Okay. Could also just kill that now. I'm just going to take the damage first and let them use their mana. That's weird. So clearly they have a kill spell here. So I'm going to try to kill this one now. So that it doesn't hit me for more if they use, like, take up the shield or something on it. But I'm expecting at least one, if not both of these things to die here. So let's see what they have. Okay. Well, this will have haste, so we can cast it. Okay. Well, they're dead if they do nothing, so do something. What do you got? Where's the lightning strike going? Firebrand? Kavu? Urloon battle him. Okay, it's fine. It's not fine. They get to gain 4 life, so I don't like that, but... They're now at 6, and we have a menace creature and 2 cards we can't cast. So can we get past them? Okay. Okay. Let's get in here. Could put him to 2, but I'd rather play a creature. So let's trade here. Put him to 4, play our creature. It's got trample. So, yep. And that'll do it. Alright. Good old red-white aggro. Good in just about every format. Alright, on the draw against OG David here, but we're going to keep this hand with a removal spell, another removal spell, another removal spell. Just need a plains. X2. Nope, they have lightning strike as well. Oh, that sucks. That kind of works well against our deck here. I don't want to use a whole card to kill either of those things. It's a really good, really good play on their part. There's a chance I want to just thrill here to try to find a white. I think they have lightning strike, so I can do this. Well, I mean, let's see if they have it. They don't. Okay. They've got nothing, and they missed a land drop. Alright, there's their land. Mesa Cavalier gaining life. Don't like to see it. Alright, so I'll Flowstone this, and then play the other strike team as well. They go to 13. They're getting aggro here. There's the white. You love to see that. Now we can protect this from the lightning strike that they likely have. Hopefully it's not their own Flowstone infusion. Stall for time. Well, that's a good one. Yeah, resolves. Go ahead. Okay. I'm going to kill one of these here. And then I'm going to, with the other one, take up the shield, holding up lightning strike. They have nothing? Oh, they have stone cold nothing. Okay, well then I'm going to do this. Alright, there we go. 5-0. Couldn't be easier. Let's get this trophy. Okay, we're on the draw here, and this hand is pretty slow, but I'm gonna keep it. We have a lot of draws that can make this hand very good. Neither of those were it. Is there anything I want to discard to thrill? I don't think so. I think I'll just hold this in my hand until we get all this stuff on the battlefield here. Okay. Resolves probably getting rid of these two. I'd like to keep all my creatures. So let's play Kavu here. Oof. Okay. No attacks because I'm going to enlist the help of this next turn to make this a 5/4 trampled attacker. Uh-oh. I don't know what that does, but it can't be good. Whenever it attacks, other attacking creatures get a lot of things. Okay, well I will be lightning striking that, for sure. But let's first see if they want to try to block with it. So, I'll go to combat, I will enlist here. Tap there. See if they try to block. They don't. So go to damage. I'll then go ahead and kill it and play the Cavalier. These 1/1s are, oh my gosh. Those are very annoying with this Kelvin Strike team here. But I guess we're getting in with everything? I mean, we could just keep kicking this. I know they get to kill the 3/1, but let's just get on in there. Okay, they're going to kill the War Brute now. That was definitely a mistake. I should have enlisted the strike team to the War Brute. Yeah, that's definitely what I should have done in retrospect there. Then this one would still be alive. This would have been able to get in with its power, so... Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. I mean, it's still probably okay, and I could do that next turn now because we weren't necessarily punished. See if they have Lightning Strike or something. No. Okay. Alright, so I will enlist this time, hopefully. Yeah, we probably could have won this game very quickly, if that's what I had done. Flowstone Infusion, is that what they have? No, they have the Indestructible Trick. Okay. Darn. Back at 5, but we do have 3 Lightning Strikes left in the deck. Down goes Strike Team, but that's okay, because they're going to go to 1 now. Go ahead. Okay, it's fine. And then they lose. All right, 6-0. Can we get a 7-0 in our second draft of the format? Cross your fingers, last game coming up. Okay, well, we're keeping this here. We have Guardian on 2, Strike Team on 3, possibly. We'll see what we draw. And we'll see how they want to play it as well. Kavu probably on 3 now. Red-blue Haunting Figment. Alright, so they're the red-blue tempo-based spells deck, so I'm expecting a lot of infusions and lightning strikes coming my way. Will not block. Soaring Drake. So if we play a hasty strike team and then attack with Dominaria, we get a double scry, and it would be a 5-powered attacker. We could discard something to trade with that. Or we could just play a 2-3. I like that too. Yeah, I like this too because these being hasty and when we get to 5 mana we can kick both of them seems really good to me, so. Do they have a lightning strike on the Kavu or not? Let's see. I don't know how many times you're going to hear me say lightning strike over the course of this format, but my guess it's going to be the 2 most commonly said words coming out of my mouth over the next 2 months. We will remember Dominaria United as the lightning strike format. Okay. Oh, so they just wanted to draw a card, make these unblockable, I guess? I mean, I can't block anything no matter what, so. Okay. Well, that's quite good. Why don't we enlist the help of this? They're probably going to try to trade here, and then we could just Flowstone Infusion. But if we're going to Flowstone Infusion, we could also just Keldon Strike Team. But I do really want to kick these. We could also get rid of Thrill after we Scry. Let's do that. So we're going to enlist. I would like another thing, and then Missionary. I mean, that seems okay, I guess, right? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so go to blockers. They're going to trade with Figment, or try to, and then we're going to discard a card here. Go ahead, discard Thrill. Then we can leave both of these spells up. And then we have double kick strike teams coming their way. Please no board wipe. Okay. That's okay. I know they get to draw a card, but that's fine. We want to make sure we can get through here. All right, my turn. Play this, kick this. I will be enlisting. No, it's not what I wanted to do. So we'll enlist that one. We get the Scry again. Yeah, I like these things. These are all great. Let's do that. Go to damage. They go to 11. Got another one coming next turn. Plus double lightning strike. So they're kind of at like -3 right now. Assuming no board wipe. Okay. my turn. We're just doing this again. And I will enlist here, I guess. Enlist this one. Okay, get that scry on. I mean, these are all great things. We'll keep on topping them here. Next turn, we could just double lightning strike him to the face. And honestly, if they go to kill this, yeah, I mean, 5, 6, 7, 8, they go to 3, and then we have 2 lightning strikes. They probably want to kill the Guardian. I mean, I don't know why they... 4... Alright, go to damage. You go to 2. Oh, you go to 1. Alright. Can you find a way out? Okay, thank God that didn't make me discard my hand. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. It's a pretty good card. 2-mana, 2/1 flyer, kicker, draw 2, discard your hand, draw 2 cards. Alright, second draft of the format. A big 7-0 to start it off. Lightning strike the format, am I right? Thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this relatively short video. We've got our trophy playlist on the end screen or Friday's video in case you missed it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.